Greetings, I'm Adrienne Southworth, your Senator from the 7th District. This is a 2024 update to my video series on issues that constituents care about in Anderson, Henry, Shelby, and Southeast Jefferson counties, where I serve. I want to welcome my constituent from Anderson County here today, Josh. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you and everything you've done, helping keep me informed while I'm in Frankfort, and just kind of want to hear your thoughts on what is important to you when you're looking at elected officials.
What I tell my kids when we're looking into elections and you're trying to pick our candidate, what I'm trying to teach them is, first and foremost, we want to look for a candidate who is a Christian conservative in that order. And a lot of people, a lot of candidates will say that they are Christians or conservatives or both, but they don't back it up. And you can see with the topics they'll go at, like the abortions and things like that, they kind of float back and forth on it.
Yeah, well, that's a really good point, because when I was running the last time, I remember in 2020 we had a big problem with this. The Republican supermajority was killing pro-life bills, and that was a big topic that we brought up at that point. Now, since then, we actually had to drag it out of them the next year too. They claimed, oh, we're going to get right on it, and when it came right down to it, it was not really that they were getting right on it. It was toward the end of session where we dragged it out to be able to at least put it on the ballot. And I mean, what are we doing? That should have been the baseline.
Correct. They just want to draw it all out and appear that they are pro-life, but when it comes down to voting for it or putting their money where their mouth is, they seem to not be. And that's what a lot of candidates are. I mean, then you get to other issues of people want to talk about even the school board level, and there's just no accountability at the school board level for the school board, the superintendents, things like that. And where do we go from there? What's the solution to that? In Anderson County, there's been several different issues that have come up within the past few years, and they're okay to just sweep it under the rug, it seems like, and they don't want to bring it to the light.
One of the things in the whole most recent school board, I don't know, you want to call it dumpster fire, whatever this is that's going on, I brought out was somebody on Facebook or somebody, the last time there was an issue, somebody had been, I think, sexually abusing kids for 10 years or something like that. And when he finally got caught, everybody on social media said, oh yeah, we knew that, finally, finally, that's good. What in the world? I mean, how in the world is that going on? And all these people are at the school and know this is going on, and it's taking 10 years to catch it?
Correct, and you have like the superintendent at that level. If they're not doing their job, then they should be held accountable by the school board. And if the school board refuses to, then who is to hold the school board accountable? And that's where, a lot of issue I see, because with, Christian conservatives, we have to worry about what our kids are being taught or how they're being treated, but we have no control over children in the schools.
I feel like I'm not doing enough on the education stuff, because there's just so much there. And I'm the person that tackles all these hard issues, and I'm into it, 1%, and there is so much more left to go. And it's really a public trust issue, which is kind of the issue we're dealing with everywhere in our whole country right now. It reminds me of a poll that I had seen, one of the national popular polls. The question to people was, do you believe that your public officials are hiding information, knowingly hiding information about elections and this whole election security issue and election integrity, all these things? And 62% of people, all parties, groups, mix, 62% said, yes, we believe our elected officials are on purpose, knowingly hiding information. Now, that to me it's alarming, but I'm glad that people like yourself are paying attention and coming at us saying, what in the world are you doing?
Yeah, we see these issues, and a lot of people would say that it is alarming, or it bothers them or they don't trust it, but that's where the action stops. And so it also requires, people to get more involved and to be more informed to see what's going on and, look who they're electing and who they're sending to be their voice. And is it just somebody that's going to rubber stamp a bill, or is it somebody that's not afraid to rock the boat and kind of step out and speak for them and actually tackle the issues and work together to find some sort of solution instead of just doing what we've always done.
Well, I want to thank you especially for staying in touch and bringing me issues, because sometimes I may be reaching out to you more often. You're reaching out to me and saying, hey, you need to know about this, and most of the time I don't know about it, and I depend on the people to bring me that, and you've been a good person for that for me.
We appreciate that you're somebody who will actually listen and actually go into checking out the issues and looking at all the facts, and whatever needs to be done and whatever you can do, you're willing to put down whatever you've got and you step up. And that's what we've seen time and time again, and we appreciate that.
Well, thanks a ton for being here.
No problem.
And remind everybody, friends, people you're talking to, the election this year is May 21st, so go out and vote, and tell Katie hi.
I'll do it.
When you see her after you leave here.
I'll do it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Share this video with your friends in Anderson, Henry, Shelby, and Southeast Jefferson County. And on May 21st, be sure to vote for Adrienne Southworth.